I thought tonight would be the perfect night for our first video blog, seeing as that I just watched the worst loss in the history of the Memphis Grizzlies. A 25-point loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves without Randy Foye and without Al Jefferson. 104-79 to a team that had lost 10 in a row and a team that had given up about roughly 150 points to every one of their opponents for the last month. At one point, I looked down at the court, and allow me to grab my notes, please, because I needed to write this down. I thought it was so hilarious. At one point, the Minnesota Timberwolves had out on the court Kevin Ollie, Bobby Brown, not the Bobby Brown that beat up Whitney Houston, but it might have been the same Bobby Brown. I really don't know. Actually, I think that the Bobby Brown that beat up Whitney Houston probably could have scored against the Grizzlies tonight, but I don't think it was the same guy. Might have been. Sheldon Williams, Brian Cardinal, and Craig Smith. Kevin Ollie, Bobby Brown, Sheldon Williams, Craig Smith, and Brian Cardinal. Those are the 5 guys that were out on the court playing against the Grizzlies. A Grizzlies team that lost by 25 points. What would Shane Battier think about this? Well, I'll be darned. I'll just ask him. Shane, what do you think about this loss? I think it sucked. The Grizzlies are terrible. Thanks, Shane. He always was great for a quote, wasn't he, ladies and gentlemen? That's Shane Battier. What a character. Did they really just lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves without Randy Foye and Al Jefferson? I cannot wait to read about how inspired they were. In fact, I think the Grizzlies are leading the league in inspiration. They are the most inspired team I have ever seen that sucks. In addition to that, I can read about how they developed. Yeah, I know this season's not about wins and losses. Come on, who cares about wins and losses? This season is about player development. And tonight, these players developed into the sorriest bunch of pieces of crap I ever saw. Are you for real? They lost to the Minnesota Timberwolves without Al Jefferson and without Randy Foye by 25 points. No dignity. When Brian Cardinal was hitting threes, I grabbed my pen and I said, I'm going to do it! I'm going to do it! Oh, the core. You know what? I got so much hope going towards the future. I love this core. What a core. Al. Al. We don't even have an Al. Mike Conley and Rudy Gay and OJ. We are one piece away. Like Michael Jordan 1996. We're actually 2 pieces away. We're 1962 Oscar Robertson and 1996 Michael Jordan. But in the case, maybe we're just a Scott Bakula away because, see, as I've said it, we just need a quantum leap. We need to get 1962 Oscar Robertson and 1996 Michael Jordan. We'll be straight. 1 piece away. They just got beat by the Minnesota Timberwolves, who had lost 10 in a row. Oh my gosh. Michael Heisley, I heard you during the game. They said they showed this clip where Michael I can't even say this with a straight face, I'm sorry. They showed this clip where Michael Heisley says, losing kills me. You know, he's going through the losing kills me bit. I love that one. It slays me every time. Losing kills me. But then it was weird because after the Chalk Talk the other night, after the brainwashed Grizzly fans got up there and they said, Mr. Heisley, thanks for bringing the Grizzlies to Memphis. You know, after that whole bit, then me and Harrington, Chris Andrew from the Memphis Flyer, were talking to him. We asked the owner of the Grizzlies, we were talking to him about a litany of things. And one of the things he said was, I'm not concerned about wins and losses. And it's funny because I don't know which one he means. Does losing kill him and humiliate him and it's a very difficult thing to deal with? Or does he not care about wins and losses? Because if you don't care about wins and losses, then who cares? Might as well go lose to the Minnesota Timberwolves by 25 points without Randy Foye and Al Jefferson. As long as the guys are developing. So I don't really know how to square it. Seems to me that Michael Heisley decides which agenda he is going to push. If the agenda is Lionel Hollins is a good coach and he's doing a good job, then you can say, I don't care about wins and losses. And then if you're talking to ardent fans that hate losing every single night, then you say, losing kills me too. You think I like losing? So I really just don't know which to believe. I tend to believe that what you really hate, Mr. Heisley, is losing money. And you have done a fantastic job of not losing money this year. Therefore, I think you view it as a successful season. Don't you, Mr. Heisley? You just lost to the friggin' Timberwolves without Al Jefferson and Randy Foye. Oh, worst team ever. But, like I said, if they are able to get Oscar Robertson 1962 and Michael Jordan circa 1996, they are 2 pieces away. But they were inspired, and the players developed. And Lionel coached really well. Lionel Hollins coached really well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're up watching this and you watch the Grizzlies game tonight, God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Sleep tight. Thanks for checking out the blog. I'm Chris Vernon, and that's a video blog